Guten Tag, mes amis, wie geht's? C'est moi, Dieter. Ich bin Dieter. Yeah, I'm gonna talk because I found this. This is funny. You know I like my stories. I was trying to do this thing because I got this cool new pedal by MXR called a Poly Blue Octave. Generates some really sick bass tones. So I did this little video called something like improvisation for tuba, and I had that pedal on one of my small pedal train things with a Volto, and for some reason it was working yesterday and it wasn't working today. So I had to dig out my big rig. This is a rig I used when I used to do acoustic shows before COVID. We'll get into that later. I've got I've got quite a few pedals, but this is in furtherance to acoustic stuff. I told you before this Fishman sound hole pickup, which is pretty good, because this guitar is almost 50 years old. It's dipped a bit on the bass side, and so this pickup sits a little low, so it doesn't have a good bass response. But what you can do is you can get some nice effects with pedals. And I'll show you the pedals I use to modify my acoustic guitar sound. I use a TC Electronic Bodyrez, okay, and we'll get into that. And I use an LR Baggs Venue Full Isolation DI. So that's what I'm going to be demonstrating today. So the LR Baggs Venue Full Isolation DI and the TC Electronic Bodyrez. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to, my Norman here is just plugged in flat. And I'll use a pick, so pick up better. And I'm just playing this through my little Loudbox Mini Charge that I actually made a wild cherry cabinet for, and stuffed some lamb's wool in it. I think it sounds better. So that's just the sound. Now you can color it a bit by using the Bodyrez. So I put the Bodyrez on. That's this pedal here. So that's the pedal I'm using, and it's very simple to use. So I'll just turn this amp up and I'll see if we can pick up the sounds. So the amp is high, is flat, with no reverb. That's the Bodyrez on full setting, and now the other way. See? And this is that's full to the right. Okay, so we'll go first full to the left. There's our woke E chord. That's full to the left. Same chord, full to the right. Very nice sound. And this is in the middle. So that's one thing you can use to add some color to your guitar if your pickup is a little weak, okay? And then the other thing I use, so I'm going to leave the Bodyrez on, and I'm going to leave it in the center position, okay? So now we're going to go over to the Baggs Venue DI, this baby, and we're going to see what we can do with that. So, all right, it's got a boost switch, so immediately that sounds. Now I'll put everything flat here. It's got a volume control. So that's with the Baggs, everything flat. It has a notch setting. Bass full up. Mid full up. It's got two mids. High mid and a low mid. A presence switch. A treble. built-in tuner too, and a volume control. Mute tone for when you want to tune, and of course a boost. And has parameters for the treble and mid control, so that you can take it from 100 to 500, one setting of 500 to 2.5K roll-offs. So a really nice unit. So so here's the Bodyrez off and the bags off. Here's just the bags on now, and the Bodyrez at midway, which is a nice full sound, I think. So if you want to add some reverb, I got a little Hall of Fame reverb by TC Helicon. So here's that set up with a little bit of reverb. So I like this setup. I got a diddle looper on there and some voice things, but we'll get into that another time. I don't like to keep these too long. All right, so Wiedersehen. I thought, yeah, these are Dieter approved. Great pedals, I think. You know, if you have just one mic, you don't want to, I mean, one pickup, and you don't want to put two in, you can do an awful lot with the Venue full isolation DI from Bags. I know it sounds like a commercial, but it's a good unit, and I really like the little Bodyrez. It's called an acoustic pickup enhancer by TC Electronic. I like TC pedals, just like I like MXR and Boss. There's a lot of good pedals out there. But I think if you want to add some color to your acoustic guitar and make it sound like, you know, maybe a guitar that's a lot more money, this is one way to do it. I think the Bodyrez is around $200 or something, and the Venue might be around $4 now. I'm not sure. I got these a few years ago. So Wiedersehen, haben Sie einen guten Tag und keep plucking.